Hi! Welcome to this part of my guide and review featuring the Mythic Game Master Emulator, 2nd edition. If you haven't seen the other parts of my guide and review, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about discovering meaning. Mythic's meaning tables aren't just good for adding important context to random events. They can also be used to add detail to your adventure world without asking a fate question. You can roll on a meaning table anytime you want to know something a yes or no fate question doesn't really cover, such as determining character backgrounds, learning what a new non-player character looks like, discovering what action is happening in a scene, any detail you like. This is especially useful when you don't have any concrete expectations. When you trust yourself and listen to your instincts, Mythic's prompts can be a magic carpet ride to unlimited possibilities. But if you view the prompt too literally, they can hold you back instead of propelling you forward. The Random Events chapter introduces the core meaning tables: actions, descriptions, locations elements, characters elements, and objects elements. These 5 tables should cover just about anything that might come up in your adventure. Now, when it comes to getting more specific, the Random Events chapter offers 5 core elements meaning tables, but besides the tables contained in that section, you will also find 45 elements tables. These are tables for describing dungeons, forests, spell effects, and more. There's also a whole suite of character-oriented tables for determining what a non-player character looks like, what they are doing, their motivations, etc. These specialized elements tables offer you another degree of granularity for when you want it. There is nothing wrong with picking which table to use. The main actions and descriptions tables are general enough that they can be applied to anything. The core elements tables get a little more specific when it comes to locations, characters, and objects. And the extra elements tables take it a step further by getting even more specific about certain subjects. Most of the elements meaning tables are self-explanatory. For instance, the creature descriptors table can be used for describing creatures, and the animal actions table for defining what an animal does. To help you choose which ones to use, there are descriptions of the various tables in this section. With so many elements meaning tables to choose from, you may find yourself unable to pick or wanting to roll on more than one. There's no reason why you can't roll on as many tables as you want, as many times as you want as well, until you have enough input to make a solid interpretation. If you're constructing an adventure in advance and want some help from Mythic, you can use the Adventure Tone Elements table to guide you. And truly, there is an astonishing amount of value when it comes to these tables. You have the Adventure Tone table with results such as cheerful, messy, or mystery. You have the Alien Species descriptors with results such as avian, scientific. You have animal actions such as bizarre, curious, odd. You have army descriptors with results such as creepy, stalemate, success. Cavern descriptors with climb, crawl, pool. Characters tables with curious, playful, stealthy. And there are just so many, with 100 results for each table. There are tables covering combat character actions, general character actions, character appearance, character background, conversations, descriptors, identity, motivations, personality, skills, traits and flaws, city descriptors, civilization descriptors, creature abilities, creature descriptors, cryptic message, curses, domicile descriptors, dungeon traps, forest descriptors, gods, legends, locations, magic items, mutations, names, noble houses, objects, plot twists. This is insane. There is so much value here. And with tons of tips, advice, and examples on how to use these words and connect them as well. And this concludes this part of the guide and review. In the next part, we are going to talk about generating non-player character behavior. This section of the book with all of those tables is perhaps the most valuable when it comes to answering questions that cannot be defined with enough complexity, depth, granularity. When it comes to asking a yes or no question, sometimes you want those additional details and context. And because of these tables, this turns this Mythic Game Master emulator into an action and combat engine as well, even an emulation of player characters. So this is great, absolutely amazing. Thank you for watching this part of the guide and review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.